Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, awesome game. Will, you played it in LA, so did I. Tell me what you think about it.
We did. We played Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer thanks to Activision. We have to say thanks to Activision, they're legends.
Thank you, Activision.
But we got to play the classic, obviously, Team Deathmatch, Domination, Headquarters, all that stuff. But there are new game modes that we got to play as well.
Yeah, including your favourite, which I think was the 20 versus 20.
Probably, yeah, I'd say so. It's pretty chaotic.
Oh, it was amazing. Despite there being so many players, you were involved in the action no matter where you were. You couldn't escape it. If you like me and not great, you were able to join in despite the skill level differences. It's awesome. It's just awesome.
Yeah, well, the maps that they have for the 20v20 are obviously bigger because there's more people. There's 40 people on a map. I think they call them battle maps.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they call them battle maps, which, I didn't know why they did that.
Yeah, it's just a cool name.
But then when I played it, I was like, no, I get it. It's huge. There's loads of them, including the bit where you saw people driving around on the ATVs, the quad bikes.
Yes. One guy on my team came up to me, beeped the horn, and then I didn't get on because I was waiting for a care package, and he just drove off as I was about to get on. That wasn't you, was it?
No, at that point, Will, sadly, we weren't on the same team. I was driving on one, and I had someone on the back shooting, and we were doing okay. And then, unfortunately, I got shot. But when my character died, they stayed in place, and the bike just rolled to a stop with the guy on the back. And I was like, "I'm so sorry, my teammate." And sadly, he didn't make it.
Yeah, I think 20v20 was the one where I got my best game. I think I got 34 kills or something to 9 deaths in a room full of games journalists who just went out crying.
Well, yeah, I mean, ironically for me, the opposite was the 2v2. But we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after the other new one that we're going to call Going Dark.
And by we, I mean I'm going to call it Going Dark.
No, me too.
Are you taking credit for my idea?
I'm just going to tag along.
Welcome to the party, man.
So it's a game mode that we don't actually know its official name. And the main things about this, obviously, as we're calling it Going Dark, it's at night and the HUD is completely removed.
Yeah, so, I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's just a team deathmatch, but when it says the name of the map, and I think it was Azir or Azir Cave, I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry, in brackets it says night next to it, and I thought, so it's dark at night, I reckon it's going to be just night vision on, but you can still toggle it on or off. But the no HUD, that's incredible. Especially as, the best part of it is you can't see anything apart from your own teammates have got little blue triangles above them. The enemies don't, so it's really hard to pick them up.
Yeah, so the no HUD, that is a little bit like the classic hardcore mode that Call of Duty have had in the past, but this is different, it's not hardcore. And the night vision, Call of Duty again had that in the past, but it's not really been that, you can have it on or off and it doesn't really matter. Whereas in this game, if you're in a dark area, like in the cave, you need it on, otherwise you can't see.
Yeah, it's a lot more. The developers are talking about how realistic they were trying to make this game with the grittiness, and you could really tell that they had with this game mode. Especially as straight after playing it once, I went and took every laser sight I had off of every weapon in my loadouts because they give you away so badly now.
Like Laser Quest in a cave.
Yeah, it's because you walk into a cave, see a laser sight, don't see a blue triangle, and you've caught an enemy just like that.
There are a lot of really cool, realistic parts and attention to detail that they've put in. Like when you load into the map, you don't just load in, you go either in a helicopter or in the back of a truck. And they also mention that the time that they have on the watches is the time that is set on your console or PC or whatever.
Oh, yeah. The watches they were talking about were on the workbench in the gunsmithing mode. But we'll get to that later because the 2v2, I've got to say, was my favourite mode. We only played the one map, obviously limited maps. I don't know if there will be another one for this mode. But it's you and a partner.
Yeah, there are 2 so far that they've shown.
Cool. And then you're against 2 enemies. The guns you have are randomized per round, so you get given them. I think we had.
I like that.
Did we have them 2 rounds in a row?
Yeah, every 2 rounds they swap. So we started off with snipers and then moved on to shotguns or just pistols.
Yeah, I got really fortunate. So the other person that I was playing with, who I only met on the trip, we had spoken a fair bit and hung out a little bit before. So luckily, we were quite a duo, and we absolutely destroyed in that game mode. Because it's all about thinking ahead and then thinking ahead again. It's like triple bluffing. It's a really exciting game mode.
And teamwork. It's very, very tactical.
Yeah, and the best part is that in this game mode, when someone gets shot, like when your teammate is shot, and you don't even need them to tell you where they are because you know how it happened. You probably saw it, or they're in the one place you can't see.
Well, something that I like about this game in general is that Call of Duty multiplayer in the past, it's always been about who's got the fastest reflexes and who knows the maps. Whereas this, there are so many different ways that you can play. You can open and close doors, you can traverse over obstacles and get into buildings different ways. So if someone's camping in the same building, you can get around the back and then say hello, boom, to the face.
I did enjoy the sort of free running element to it. Unfortunately for me though, I was thinking like Apex Legends or Titanfall at times, so
A little bit different.
yeah, it's like realistic because you can jump on a dumpster or you can jump on a very low wall, like a sort of waist height wall. But if something's a bit higher than that, you're going to, you can't Spider-Man your way around.
If you just yeet yourself off the top of a building, that's not going to end well. Whereas in Apex, there's no damage.
I forgot about fall damage, and I really hurt myself at one point.
But kill streaks are also back, not score streaks.
No, kill streaks are back. So to me, that is Modern Warfare. That is what Modern Warfare is about.
Yeah, so in the past few Call of Duties, there have been score streaks. So if you capture the flag or do some kind of objectives, you get points towards your kill streaks, essentially. Whereas this, it's only if you get kills, it adds towards it. And I like that, I've never really liked the score streaks that much. So I think the chopper gunner was a 10 kill streak or 11. I can't really remember.
It was a 10 kill streak.
I was on a 9 kill streak then, one below it, and my heart started pounding. I kind of took a step back, tried to go a little bit slower to get the kill streak, and that's what kill streaks are all about.
Yeah, they've really outdone themselves. It feels as exciting as the first time I played a Modern Warfare game.
It has the classic DNA, but it also feels new. Somehow they've managed to make that perfectly. And something that threw me off at first was that there's no minimap. You have to unlock the minimap via a kill streak.
I didn't expect to actually like this game as much as I did.
Really?
Yeah, I felt like I was the wrong person for it, but no, I really enjoyed it. I actually might get it.
Ooh.
But might is a strong word.
Depends on the captain price. Moving on to the gunsmith.
I was a big fan of the gunsmithing, the ability to customize like every weapon in the game. Your handguns had was it 30 attachments? And then on other guns like an assault rifle, you could go up to 60.
Yeah, there's so much customization.
I had a pretty handsome looking rifle at one point. I had a hunting rifle that I just wanted to stop playing the game and put it above a mantelpiece.
They're all realistic things that you can have in real life, though. They said that they made them literally in real life and then scanned them into the game. They didn't want it to be like, oh, look at that stupid looking attachment.
Oh, yeah. Well, having said that, I did have a Desert Eagle where I lengthened the barrel, and that looked,
yeah, true.
That looked ridiculous.
The one thing I do like is that you can use a simple gun like the classic M4 assault rifle, and you can change that in so many different ways that you can use it in so many different play styles. You can have the same gun, and it can play so differently.
So that was everything that we got to play about Modern Warfare. Great fun. I can't wait to see more. I don't know if they can do any more with it. They've done so much already. But thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you, Will, as always, for being the talent you are.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, me. And goodbye. Love you all.
See you later.